In the annals of sports, few achievements capture the imagination quite like Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak in 1941. It stands as a monolithic symbol of sustained excellence, a statistical anomaly that seems to defy the very nature of baseball. 83 years later, it remains not merely a record, but a riddle, a benchmark against which all offensive consistency is measured. Why has no one come close? Was it luck, unparalleled skill, or the unique context of its era? We delve into the science, the history, and the enduring legacy of baseball's most untouchable record. To understand the streak, we must first transport ourselves to 1941, a baseball landscape vastly different from today's. Pitching rotations were smaller, typically four-man staffs, meaning batters saw the same pitchers more frequently. Bullpens were not specialized, starters often completed games, facing batters multiple times in a contest. Analytics, as we know them, were non-existent. Player conditioning was rudimentary, and the game emphasized contact hitting over power, a strategic element that would indirectly aid DiMaggio's quest for consistency. Joe DiMaggio, known as the Yankee Clipper, was already a superstar. A three-time MVP, he was the epitome of the five-tool player, hitting for average and power, exceptional fielding, strong arm, and surprisingly quick for his size. His swing was famously fluid and compact, optimized for consistent contact rather than pure launch angle or exit velocity, concepts that didn't exist then. This biomechanical efficiency, combined with his incredible hand-eye coordination, provided the scientific foundation for his batting prowess, making him notoriously difficult to strike out. The streak began unassumingly on May 15, 1941, during a tough period for the Yankees. DiMaggio had been in a slump, his batting average sitting at a modest .292. In the first game of a doubleheader against the Chicago White Sox, he hit a single off pitcher Edgar Smith. It was just one hit in one game, a statistic easily overlooked. No one, not DiMaggio himself, nor the media, realized they were witnessing the genesis of something truly historic. The early days of the streak were simply DiMaggio doing what he did best, getting on base. As the streak extended through May and into June, it began to garner attention. Each game added another layer to the narrative, building pressure on DiMaggio. The psychological toll of maintaining such focus, game after game, day after day, is immense. Every at-bat became a high-stakes event. Opposing pitchers, acutely aware of the streak, undoubtedly bore down harder, trying to be the one to stop it. Yet, DiMaggio consistently found ways to get his hit, a testament to his mental fortitude and ability to perform under extreme scrutiny. Hitting a baseball, already considered one of the hardest feats in sports, is a complex dance of physics and neuromuscular precision. A pitcher throws a 90 mph fastball, giving a batter approximately 400 milliseconds to decide whether to swing, where to swing, and then to execute that motion. The sweet spot of the bat is just a few square inches. To do this consistently, across dozens of games, requires perfect hand-eye coordination, timing, and an instinctive understanding of ball trajectory. DiMaggio's inherent talent allowed him to optimize these variables without conscious analytical thought. The mathematical probability of a 56-game hitting streak is staggering. Even with a high batting average, the odds of getting a hit in 56 consecutive games are astronomically low. A .350 hitter, considered elite, has approximately a 65% chance of getting at least one hit in a given game, assuming 4 at-bats. The probability of doing that 56 times in a row, independent of all other variables, is practically zero. This highlights the blend of skill, fortune, and sheer will required, placing the streak firmly in the realm of statistical outliers. A critical factor in the streak's uniqueness lies in the evolution of pitching. In 1941, pitchers rarely threw above 95 mph, and breaking balls were less refined. Today, velocity reigns supreme, with multiple pitchers touching 100 mph. Pitchers now employ a wider array of specialized pitches, cutters, sliders, splitters, often with intricate spin rates and movement. Relief pitching has also transformed. Batters face fresh, high-leverage arms in the later innings, rather than tired starters. This specialization fundamentally alters the hitting environment.
DiMaggio's approach at the plate was a testament to his era's hitting philosophy.
He rarely struck out, prioritizing contact over power. Unlike many modern sluggers who accept strikeouts as a byproduct of hitting home runs, DiMaggio's goal was simply to put the ball in play. He walked infrequently, a stark contrast to modern analytical approaches that value walks as much as hits. His discipline wasn't about drawing walks, but about making solid contact, even on pitches that might be out of the strike zone by today's standards. This contact-first mentality minimized the zeros on his scoresheet. Beyond the physical mechanics, the mental aspect of the streak cannot be overstated. DiMaggio navigated incredible pressure, public expectation, and constant media scrutiny. Each game, each at-bat, became a battle not just against the pitcher, but against fatigue and self-doubt.
To maintain peak concentration and performance for 56 straight games is a psychological marathon.
His consistent success under such duress speaks volumes about his mental toughness and unwavering focus, a trait as crucial as his physical skills in sustaining the streak. As the streak progressed, DiMaggio began to eclipse historic records.
On July 1, he tied Willie Keeler's modern-era record of 44 consecutive games. The following day, he broke it.
10 days later, on July 11, he surpassed George Sisler's all-time record of 41 games set in 1922, which was previously considered untouchable.
Each milestone amplified the anticipation, creating a national phenomenon.
DiMaggio wasn't just hitting, he was rewriting baseball history, captivating a nation on the brink of war with a story of pure, relentless excellence. The legendary run finally came to an end on July 17, 1941, against the Cleveland Indians at Municipal Stadium. In front of a packed house, DiMaggio went hitless in 3 at-bats, despite hitting 2 hard balls that were snared by third baseman Ken Keltner with spectacular defensive plays. Pitchers Al Smith and Jim Bagby Jr. effectively contained him, though Bob Feller, arguably the greatest pitcher of that era, did not pitch that day. The pressure was immense, but the defensive brilliance and effective pitching ultimately proved insurmountable. The end of the streak brought both relief and a profound sense of awe.
The immediate reaction was less disappointment and more admiration for what DiMaggio had accomplished.
In a remarkable twist of fate, DiMaggio immediately started another hitting streak of 16 games after the 56-game run ended, meaning he hit safely in 72 of 73 consecutive games. This incredible consistency only solidified the legend, showing that the 56-game streak was not a fluke but a peak performance by a player operating at an extraordinary level.
Today, DiMaggio's streak would be dissected by a battery of analytics.
Exit velocity, launch angle, spray charts, and expected batting average, XBA, would all be applied. We would analyze his pitch selection, contact rates on different pitch types, and success against various defensive alignments. While these modern metrics provide deeper insights into hitting mechanics, they also reveal just how many variables must align for a hit to occur. DiMaggio's success, in a pre-analytic era, was driven by instinct and innate ability, now quantifiable through our advanced statistical lens. So, why has DiMaggio's streak endured, untouched for over 8 decades? The modern game actively works against such a feat. Pitching specialization is paramount, with fresh, high-velocity relievers entering games in critical situations. Defensive shifts, guided by extensive data, position fielders precisely where a batter is likely to hit the ball. Players are now encouraged to swing for power, often sacrificing contact for extra base hits, leading to higher strikeout rates. Every aspect of the game is optimized to prevent consistent hitting. Beyond pitching, modern defensive strategies play a massive role. Analytics departments meticulously track every batted ball, identifying a hitter's tendencies. Defensive shifts, once a rarity, are now standard practice, positioning multiple infielders on one side of the diamond to cut off potential hits. This data-driven approach transforms what might have been a routine single for DiMaggio into a groundout. The margin for error for a batter has shrunk dramatically, making it exceedingly difficult to string together hits consistently. The focus of player development and hitting coaches has shifted significantly. Many modern players are encouraged to maximize exit velocity and launch angle to hit home runs, often at the expense of contact. The three true outcomes, home run, walk, strikeout, are increasingly prevalent.
This means fewer balls put in play, and thus, fewer opportunities for hits. DiMaggio's era prized contact and putting the ball in play, a fundamental difference in philosophy that underscores the streak's contemporary unattainability. If a player today somehow approached DiMaggio's record, the mental pressure would be unprecedented. The 24/7 news cycle, constant social media commentary, and pervasive analytics would amplify scrutiny to an unimaginable degree. Every at-bat would be a global event, dissected in real time. This level of external pressure could easily become a debilitating factor, making it even harder for a player to maintain the focus and composure necessary to continue hitting safely game after game. Beyond statistics, DiMaggio's streak etched his name into the very fabric of American culture. He became the Yankee Clipper, a symbol of grace, quiet dignity, and unwavering excellence. His influence extended far beyond baseball, inspiring artists and writers, perhaps most famously in Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. The streak solidified his legend, making him one of the most recognizable and revered figures in sports history, a touchstone for discussions about peak performance and the pursuit of perfection. He represented an ideal, an era. The 56-game streak remains the ultimate individual benchmark in baseball. Every time a player gets to 20, 30, or even 40 games, DiMaggio's name is invoked, reminding us of the gargantuan task still ahead. It's a record that transcends eras, a constant reminder of what a singular talent, combined with incredible resilience and a touch of fortune, can achieve. It fuels debates, inspires new analytical approaches, and continues to be the Everest of hitting achievements, forever standing alone in its majestic improbability. Ultimately, the science and analytics can only explain so much. DiMaggio's streak is also a testament to the unquantifiable human element. It was a perfect storm of innate talent, relentless drive, incredible focus, and perhaps a touch of serendipity. No model can predict such a streak, and no amount of training can guarantee it. It serves as a reminder that amidst all the data and optimization, baseball, at its heart, remains a game of human endeavor, where extraordinary individuals can transcend the expected and create timeless legends. Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak isn't just a number in a record book, it's a living legend. It reflects a moment in time, an unparalleled display of skill, and an enduring challenge to every hitter who steps to the plate. While modern baseball, with its advanced analytics and specialized pitching, makes such a feat seem even more distant, the streak continues to inspire awe. It is the gold standard, a testament to DiMaggio's indelible mark on baseball culture and a record that will likely stand as baseball's most unbreakable, forever defining unparalleled consistency.